Today we came out to see a beer factory. They're actually starting a brewery in Akizuki, which is a small town outside of the city of Fukuoka. A lot of things to see, a lot of old buildings, temples. There used to be a castle up on top of the mountain. Now, it's at the very beginning, it's at the very start of it. We're going to see what they've done. Came out with Todd today.
Yeah.
Todd's the wingman.
As usual.
Let's see what happens.
So I've been coming to Akizuki for about nearly 20 years, and I fell in love with the village. I was quite disturbed to find out that the Japanese government had slated the village to be a dead mountain village by the 2050. And it seemed very sad that a village with so much history and beauty would be taken off the map. The visitors who came were mostly, well, they're all actually second, third or fourth time visitors to Japan. They'd done Tokyo, Kyoto. We're really looking to experience the rural, true Japan. Didn't want to be in the big hotels in the city. So they came back and using this area as a hub to explore northern Kyushu or travel further over the time they're here. And 45 minutes drive from the airport was the key factor that made this an attractive place for people to come, spend a few days, enjoy the quietness of the village. And I thought, well, there's a future here. So after I'd sold my company, I decided I would invest and give back to Japan. Japan had been really good for me on my business. By giving back, I'd try to revive this village by building what I call destination infrastructure. And we formed a company called Kosho Beverages. And we purchased this building that was a bankrupted tofu factory. So we purchased it and we've stripped out the internals here and below. We've demolished a lot of buildings at the back, and we're working on fixing up the house in front, which is in front of this absolutely stunning tree. I think it's an old camphor tree. It's probably been there for 400 or 500 years, and it just bends out into the river, which you'll be able to see. And that's going to be a bit of a feature for the cafe bakery area of this complex, which will house a 1,000-litre brew house. It'll be a restaurant for 40, 50 people. There'll be a bakery and cafe based around the bakery. There's also going to be a very large outdoor area where maybe 100, 150 people will be able to sit outdoors, eat, and hopefully sample our beers. And we've already brewed some beers. Our test, we brewed a lager recently, and I think there's quite a few people who are enjoying it at the moment. It was a success. But we're going to start with 3 main beers, like a lager, pale ale, maybe a pilsner, and we'll do a zero beer, because people have to drive here, so having a zero beer as part of on the menu is really important, I think. The brewery, restaurant, bakery will be the center point of infrastructure here. I would hope that we'd create probably up to 25 plus jobs for locals, and we only want to have locals working with us. We don't want people to be traveling in from outdoor cities like Fukuoka to work here. It's to bring the money back into the community, create the jobs and the opportunities for people to come and live and work here. Definitely by Christmas 2021, we'll have everything open and you'll be able to come and have a wonderful Kosho beer, eat some fantastic food, buy a lot of things from the bakery, and hopefully enjoy your time and stay with us here in Akizuki.
Maybe some time before the Kosho Brewery is up and running. When the time comes, Todd and I and some more friends will be there. Good things come to those who wait. So until then.